In today's video, we're counting down the moderate rated trails within Breton Highlands National Park. We are going to be looking at these trails in relation to length, starting at the shortest and ending in the longest. You can find full-length videos of each of the hikes talked about on our YouTube channel for additional information. There are 10 moderate rated trails within the park, and starting us off at number 10 is Freshwater Lake Overlook. At 0.3 kilometers or 0.2 miles, this is a short but steep hike, as you'll gain 115 feet or 35 meters in that short span. A series of stairs helps you reach the top, where you can get beautiful views overlooking the freshwater lake and the Atlantic Ocean. Give yourself 15 minutes to half an hour for this short but sweet trail. Number 9 is Broad Cove Mountain. It will take you about an hour to hike this 2.3 kilometer or 1.4 mile trail, which takes you up 475 feet or 145 meters. A mix of gravel trail and stairs will help propel you up the mountainside. There are 2 look-off points offering you much of the same fantastic park vistas. In the distance, you can see the Middlehead Trail, the next one on our list. Middlehead holds the number 8 spot with its 3.8 kilometers or 2.4 mile length. Located at the famous Celtic Lodge, you'll get many ocean views as you make the 135 foot or 40 meter descent from the top toward the ocean floor. Plan on spending 2 hours hiking this trail and enjoying the views. Number 7 belongs to Warren Lake. We hike this 4.7 kilometer or 2.9 mile loop toward the end of the day. Unlike the other hikes so far, you'll gain 0 feet of elevation on this flat trail around the lake. You'll have lots of opportunity to see the fantastic water views as you take about an hour and a half to complete this trail. Highlights include a beautiful suspension bridge at the far end of the trail and a beach at the beginning. Number 6 is Salmon Pools. Due to a partial trail closure, we didn't get to see the full 7.8 kilometers or 4.8 miles of this trail when we went. Despite this, the hike was still wonderful. You'll follow the amazing Cheticamp River Canyon, and you'll get ample water views. You'll gain about 280 feet or 85 meters on this hike. Be sure to set aside about 4 hours to complete it in its entirety. Starting us off at number 5 is Mica Hill. This 7.9 kilometer or 4.9 mile trail takes you through a treeless barren. Although this doesn't sound interesting, a lack of trees means mega views. This 3.5 hour trail has been recently updated with a new widened path. You'll gain 500 feet or 150 meters on this trail. At the end, be sure to look out for the mineral mica, the namesake behind this hike. Setting up camp at number 4 is the Acadian Trail. Located at the Cheticamp Campground, you'll climb 1,135 feet or 345 meters to the top of this trail. You'll need about 4 hours to complete the loop, but from the top, you'll have amazing views of the Cheticamp River, the Atlantic Ocean, the town of Cheticamp, and the famous road called the Cabot Trail. Number 3 belongs to the Branch Pond Lookoff. This 8.4 kilometer or 5.2 mile trail is a straight shot with some great views. The distance information online, which was given here, is different than that given at the site. If you want to go all the way to the end of the trail, be sure to give yourself more than the 5 hours it takes to hike this hike to the first lookoff, as the second one is another 4 kilometers further. Overall, you'll get about 770 feet or 205 meters of elevation gain with this trail. Number 2 is the Aspy Trail. This 9.6 kilometer or 6 mile hike will give you great mountain views as you hike the side of this mountain. You'll start this trail with a set of waterfalls a bonus for hiking this particular path. As you climb the 1,300 feet or 390 meters, you'll come to the red chairs where you'll get great views of the mountain chain. Push a bit further to the very end of the trail for even better views. The 4 hours needed for this trail are well worth it. The longest moderate rated trail in the park is the Coastal Trail. Part of this 11.3 kilometer or 7-mile trail was closed during our visit after a storm washed huge rocks onto the trail. Despite this, we love the bounty of the ocean views, perhaps expected by the name. With only 150 feet or 45 meters of elevation gain, the trail is mostly flat, following the shoreline. Be sure to set aside about 4 hours to complete this trail in its entirety. Why not join us on other trails by subscribing to our channel? We have a ton of amazing upcoming hikes, and then we're always on to the next destination to showcase a world filled with beauty, history, and life. To learn more about this and other trails, please visit joshuatravelguide.ca for our written travel guides.